Hey Jason, how you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile. Doing finally my entry to the contest. Sorry it took me so long because the main thing because it was because I was not being I was not here in my music room, so that took me so long to do my entry. So you asked to show some of our favorite concerts and show something related to those one. I think I have all the stuffs from the, all the concerts I have seen here. But first of all, try to put it in context. Um, as you know, I'm here in Santiago, Chile, and for many years, concerts were not a thing that we used to get very often here because in the Chile being so far away from everything, all of the big acts just visit Brazil and later Argentina. But in the late 80s, in 1989, the first major international concert was finally available here in Chile. It was in 1989, and it was a Rod Stewart concert. It played in our biggest football stadiums, sports stadium, and it held. I think it has the record for Chile for one single artist. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the attendance was 70,000 people. It was a huge concert. I don't know if many of those people that attended the concert were actually fans of Rod Stewart, but because it was the first one, that's why it was. I think it was sold out, and that's why it has it made a landmark here in Chile. The next big concert that came here was Bon Jovi. I think he was touring during the New Jersey tour, and again it was a sold out 70,000 people at that same place. And from then, from those first two, we had the chance, the opportunity to see a lot of big bands, big solo artists, and even some really small and obscure bands here in Chile. Mostly because as, that's kind of odd because Chile is a small country, but compared to the rest of the countries here in South America, we have a good price range for tickets. They were kind of expensive compared to the rest of the continent or subcontinent, but most of them were having good sales rates, so that's why we keep having and getting cool bands, solo artists, and acts here. So here I have some other mentions that I want to show that I have seen. Have the chance to see the Cult, great band. Got the chance to see a couple of times during their farewell tour. Yes, these guys, Motley. Not being a huge fan, but I got the chance to see it two times. Kiss, not during their farewell tour. They came here. I wasn't wanted. I didn't want to see them again having the same show, so I decided to pass the time. Two times seeing Kiss. Well, the Scorpions. I think this one was on their farewell tour. I don't know, kind of, but this one was a cool show. I had the chance. What else do we have here? Got the chance to see Living Color back in the day. This one was on the this when it was 93, so I think it was one on the Stain album. Buck Cherry a couple of times. Steve Vai went with my brother, have a good experience there. A couple of times I have had the chance to see one of my favorite bands from the 90s, Primus. Primus. What else we have here? Megadeth, Joe Satriani, Dream Theater, couple of monsters of rock with Ozzy, Korn, Black Label Society, Velvet Revolver, G3. Got the chance to see Dream Theater, Megadeth, of course, a couple of times. Another Monsters of Rock with Judas Priest, White Snake, Judas Priest, Judas Priest with Motorhead, the reunion of Faith No More, again with Primus. But the ones I want to highlight are these ones over here. Got the chance to see the Stones on the Voodoo Lounge tour. The first time the Stones play here in Chile. They have played 2 times. Here's the other one. So there it goes. 2 times seeing the Stones. Great show. I really like them very much. This one, which is got the chance. The only time the Rush played here in Chile. That was 13 years ago, October the 17th, 2010. There is the ticket. Of course, this one is not the CD, which they played those years. But there was once in a lifetime, and I wasn't going to miss that one. So Rush. Of course, maybe I have seen many times. The last time I have seen them, unfortunately, I missed a couple of the last times they played here because the show was sold out. But the last one I saw was this one on the Book of Souls. Here they play with the opening act was Anthrax, and they also have played here, and I've seen the chance once with Somewhere Back in Time tour. Another one at a big sports center. They keep coming back here, and they keep selling out big arenas, big football stadium. They have added a couple of shows to almost every time they have played here, and of course the big CD live record they had here. I was also there, and Vivo was recorded here in our football stadium. Always sold out. This one is really cool. This is the only time AC/DC have played here. This is and they were on the Stiff Upper Lip. This one was from 1996, and the cool thing is that when they came here, our local FM radio was having a contest for a meet and greet with the band, and my brother sent an answer thanks to the stuff that I was collecting, and gave the answers to what the radio was asking. And so he had a meet and greet with Brian Johnson and the two young brothers, with Angus and Malcolm. He has, of course, he still have those pictures, and he reposted from time to time on his Facebook page, remembering those cool days. The only bummer thing, it was we went by car to the show, and when we came back, some jerk broke into the car and stole our radio, some CDs, and our camera. So when he was going to the meet and greet, he had to ask some other guys to take some pictures and to sign some other things rather than the CD that we bought. And unfortunately, we did not have a lot of stuff in the car, so it was kind of boring. But he had the chance to meet the guys in AC/DC in 1996. Two more. This one had the chance to see, and I'm really proud of seeing Black Sabbath 2 times. One on their farewell tour, and the other one during the 13th album. Yes, this one was with Megadeth as the support act, and this one the farewell tour was with Rival Sons, good band. But one of the highlights of seeing Black Sabbath was seen as Heaven and Hell. Yes, with Ronnie James Dio. Great show, awesome performance. Beanie Appice, Tony Iommi, Giselle Butler, and the late great Ronnie James Dio. Great stuff. I still need to get the only studio album they did as Heaven and Hell, but that's to me is also a Black Sabbath album, so that's a cool one. And the last one I'm going to show is this one. This is Metal Fest La Previa, or the previous show. It was held that it had a Accept. The first time they play here, this one was the second incarnation with Mark Tonillo on vocals, of course Wolf Hoffman, Peter Baltes, Herman Frank, and Mark Schwartzman on drums, and were they were on this tour, on the Stalingrad tour, and the cool thing is that in that show they recorded this live in Chile, and it was put in this deluxe edition of Blind Rage. So if you want to check that show, it's here, live in Chile 2013. Great stuff, and it was an awesome experience seeing Accept for the first time. Of course, after 2013, they have come many times, and I think they are coming really soon again. So maybe I will try to see them. But I'm not very keen of seeing Accept with only Wolf Hoffman and on being the only original member in the band. So, Jason, that's my entry. Sorry it took me so long. Sorry, it's kind of a long video, but those are the cool things I have the chance to see here in Santiago, Chile. Hope to see him a couple of more, but you know, sometimes money gets in the way, life gets in the way. That's it. Hope you like my entry. Hope to see you in your next videos, in the next updates. You always showing some cool stuff. This is Cristian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye till next time.